This video is to introduce you to a exciting series we have about how to climb to the top. 3 fantastic videos that gives you an overview of what it's like to start nowhere and go to the top and stay there. And so the first one, part 1, gives you a behind-the-scenes peek at the road. See, it's a road, it's a journey. Goes from nowhere to the top. And that's what the series is about, and that's what the tape gets you thinking about, because nobody starts at the top. This is a road everybody takes. And even if you're born to successful parents, they're at the top. You're not at the top. You've got to get your own route. And the process is you've got to climb there. Obviously, when you're going uphill, there's some effort. You got to climb there, and then once you're there, you got to do what it takes to stay there. So what we're talking about is a process. We're not talking about hitting the jackpot. And it's a process you can do successfully. People new to the process, what's so great about being exposed to the behind-the-scenes information is the fact that people who don't know how the process works tend to get overly discouraged and wind up quitting because they think it should be smooth and predictable. When they run into roadblocks, setbacks, they fall apart because they start thinking they're not good enough. That's a big mistake. And those things that happen are simply detours along the road. Sometimes they work to your advantage because they toughen you up and force you to learn things that you're going to need to know later. So this video will set you up to get a realistic view of the process and encourage you to know why this is a journey you can complete. The second part of this series is going behind the scenes and learning the road traveled by some million-dollar earners. We use some examples. A Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning quarterback. We use the example of one of Hollywood's top, in fact, legendary actors. And you'll get a lot of encouragement and insight as you find their struggle in many ways parallels exactly what you're going through. And in part 3, we talk about what New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg and the Himalayas teach us about the road to the top. It's very interesting. And you'll find that even the most successful and famous people have traveled the same road, and they've had to learn the lessons that you're going to be learning about how to successfully plan and solve problems and keep on moving. So I'm excited about putting this information in front of you. Love to get your reaction. If you want to make a comment, you want to make a suggestion, or add some additional insight, that's what the comment boxes are for. You always learn more when you get involved in the discussion. So if you want to do that, you're certainly welcome to. But that's the overview of how to climb to the top. 3 parts. I think you're going to love them.